people ask me in different situations, well, aren't you afraid? Isn't that scary? I say, yes, of course I have fear. Of course, I'm a human being, and there's fear of unknown, and there's fear of scary things. But I use this. It prompts me to be disciplined. It prompts me to adhere to infection control procedures in this case, and it helps me to watch others to ensure that we're all doing this for our own safety and for our patient safety. So we're talking normal human emotions.
Very interesting to me. I get asked the same thing. Would I hesitate? And I've told my family this. I have no hesitation about taking care of somebody with COVID-19.
Yeah.
And the reason that I say that is I took an oath, and I take that oath extremely seriously. I was one of the first to get smallpox vaccine back after 9/11 so that if needed, I could take care of somebody with smallpox. Let me just say one other thing, and this relates to our common history at Mayo Clinic. I went back into the history books and even the yearbook of St. Mary's Nursing School in 1919. And there was a list of the nurses, they were all sisters back then, the list of nurses who had died in the great influenza pandemic. Mayo Clinic bought a small hotel right across from St. Mary's Hospital that they used for what they called a contagion hospital. And it literally brought tears to my eyes to read the stories of one nurse after another would go into that hotel to care, and the doctors too, to care for those patients, and would die. They didn't know about infection control the way we do.
Right.
And the next nurse, the next doctor would go in right after them to take care of those patients.
With a sense of duty.
That, I believe, is our obligation.
Yeah.
We signed up for this. Nobody makes us do this. But at the same time, and as you're suggesting, Colin, we need to watch out for each other, how we don protective gear and how we doff protective gear. We need to watch each other. We need to encourage and insist that those proper precautions be carried out. We are no more resistant to this disease than anybody else, despite what we might think sometimes as physicians.